the honorable members of the high table, and indeed those on the higher table, the Megirma, our senior lecturers here, erudite scholars, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to welcome everyone to this very important symposium of the ASEAN, and as well to complement the efforts of the organizing committee and the executives of the ASEAN for organizing such a wonderful and impactful conference in 2024. As the time is not by my side and has been given a very little time, I won't take much of a time in complimenting many things that need to be complimented, not because they don't deserve compliments, but because of the time factor. The topic being given for presentation is ably a representation by my very senior, my very HOD, my very former assistant dean faculty of education in person of assistant professor or associate professor Suleiman Zubairu, faculty of education. Due to some excuses and reason beyond his control, he couldn't be here, and I'll be making the presentation on his behalf on the beautiful topic transforming educational system in Nigeria with AI technologies. I would like to start by asking a very beautiful question like this. I want everyone to enjoy with me. Please, the ushers, I hope we can have a decorum despite the ushering. Like it or not, either you are a teacher or you are a student, if you do not embrace AI, you are going to be obsolete. Schools that fails to embrace technology and that fails to embrace the emerging technology, specifically the AI, are going to be very, very obsolete. So if you have been investing more in human effort, if you have been thinking more on just your teacher, the teachers you are seeing, and you're not looking at the future, we are not looking on how to engage the emerging technology, how you can leverage AI technologies, I am assuring you that you are doing less than expected, and you are not living in the year you're supposed to live. Nigeria is being faced with various challenges in terms of education. According to UNESCO, 1 in every 5 of the world's out of school children is in Nigeria. Meaning, if you classify the whole number of out of school children in the whole world, you have 1 among 5 in Nigeria. Are we together? So that means we have a very large number of our children that are out of school. And UNESCO also stated and restated that about 10.5 million of the country's children aged 5 to 14 years are not in school at all. Meaning that we still have space to fill in, and we still have challenges to cater for. And especially, let me bring it down to the northern side as well. This has been also reinstated in the UNESCO report that majority of the out of school children are in the northern region of Nigeria. But I want you to believe me that today, before leaving here, I can prove to you that AI is one of the best solutions in which we can bring most of our children back to school and as well engage them in the schooling system, even living in the darkest corner of their villages. If the government, the stakeholders, and the educators could be able to leverage the use of AI, and they could be able to embrace the AI into the system of education, I'm very much sure that we are going to have a very progressive output. In Nigeria, we're having the problem of accessibility to education, and and one of the solution, as I repeat, is to embark on a transformative journey of embracing AI technology into our educational system to have a very good ramification. You can all as well agree with me that quality of education is very, very paramount. And in Nigeria, I will tell you, the bio 111 you are still working on is still the bio 111 that is taught in the 10 years back. True or yes? Let me as well borrow the terminology of my very senior speaker. The same Educ 111 or Educ 102 you are offering in education, it is still the same Edu whatsoever that has been used for the past 10 or 15 or 20 years. There is no review of our curriculum. We have curriculum department, we have foundation department, and we have the people on ground, but they are not supported. But I believe when we take use of AI, these things can easily be done, and it's going to save time, it's going to save cost, and it's going to do more better, it's going to make more better decision. Second thing is the relevance of education. In this 21st century, there are some critical skills that are needed for every student to be productive, regardless of the course you study, regardless of your background or whatsoever. In the education we are having in Nigeria today, most of our children, they are not being trained, they are not being educated in order to foster their creativity, their innovation, their critical thinking, their problem solving skills. Most of what we are doing here is garbage in, garbage out. But that is why in the US, we are here doing when shall I see my little lamb. They are there creating robots. They are there manipulating machines. We are only here. Since when have you been labeling cashew and mango? We are still here labeling cashew, mango, pineapple. But they are there creating new technologies, bringing in new innovations. This has actually been assisted and facilitated with the what embracing of AI these countries or these developed countries have done. Not only that, we have a very big digital divide within the education intelligence. Now, what you are using as human, I believe there is no any robot here. If there is any robot here, please, I'm apologizing to the robot that I'm referring to him as a human. I believe all of us here, we have intelligence. We are all intelligent, right? That's why we can be able to comprehend and do some activities. So you now have an intelligence, and also the computer or the machines or robots or whatsoever also have intelligence. And what we mean by AI is simulating the human intelligence to act and make decisions just like human. Like, for example, now I want to build a robot and I want that robot to do exactly the way I am doing, then that is an application of AI, or that is AI in a layman understanding. So we need to build machines and build complex solutions that are going to cater for the needs of education by embracing this AI. Our great teachers are going to die. Some of our lecturers are not going to be in the service forever. In Nigeria, we are facing lack of we don't have adequate number of lecturers in our universities. In our secondary schools too, we don't have enough number. So how can we utilize the AI or the machines in order to replicate the abilities of these teachers or educators? So it is very, very paramount. So having said that, I believe if you are not able to embrace the technology and know how to make of this AI expertly, you are going to be left behind. Opportunities for innovation. AI has bringing much opportunities for you people who are innovative, and that was why I say that one of the critical skills that are needed in the 21st century is innovation and potential impact on workforce development. Many of our workplaces are damaged today and they are not working. And if you're able to make use of AI, you don't need to employ thousands of people. You just need to employ only 10 people who are going to operate those machines, and those machines are going to do more faster, more functional, and there is no human error except the machine error. Lastly, is envisioning the future of education in Nigeria with AI. Like it or not, we are going to move into AI. We are going to move into use of technology for education. And if you are a teacher, if you are a student, you have to make yourself ready to embrace this change. And in conclusion, I have spoken on the key points, which due to time I won't be able to have a recap. And we have seen the importance of leveraging AI. And I am calling to the stakeholders, the educationists, the government, the teachers, and what have you, whosoever has something to do, to look into this critical need of education, and including AI or embracing AI in our education. And this is the vision for the future, and is going to as well enhance continued collaboration and discussion. To this comes to the end of my presentation, and I hope